Good morning, treasure finders. In this video, I'm going to be taking you on my first treasure hunt since I've moved back to Michigan, so stay tuned. I would like to thank my sponsor for this video, the United States Naval Academy, where heroes are not born, they're made. Okay, I'm just kidding. It really was not brought to you by the Naval Academy. And that's not their motto, but hey, my son went there, and for all of my toil and all of my pain, and his too, for the 4 years that he was there, 5 years, what did I get? I got this cute ball cap. So anyway, speaking of the Naval Academy, how do you like my earrings? Kind of sparkly. Have a little nautilus shell on the end. Okay, I know you're thinking, what does the Naval Academy have to do with my earrings? Well, there was a segue here. So the Naval Academy is where my son went to college, and it's located in Annapolis, Maryland. And Annapolis, Maryland is located near St. Michael, Maryland, and that is where I would go beachcombing when I would go visit him when he was at the Naval Academy. And St. Michael is also where I bought these earrings. I wear these earrings just about every day. I've worn them more than any earrings that I've ever worn. I love them so much. And I wish I could give credit to the artist. I bought them at a cute little shop in St. Michael. So if you live there or if you know anybody who makes these earrings, I would love to give them a shout out because they're so cute. I am starting an Etsy shop after the first of the year, and I know how to make jewelry. Just basic stuff like this, and if you'd be interested in buying something like this, let me know and I can maybe make some for my shop. I have a little trouble with fine motor skills from my hand tremors, so I'm not sure how that's gonna go, but if you would be interested, I wouldn't copy these specifically because that's really not fair, but you know, most art is inspired by other art, so let me know if you think they're cool. This video is actually sponsored by Pure Michigan, where families come to play and they end up wanting to stay. Okay, that's not true either, but Pure Michigan, if you're listening, hit me up because I love this freaking state. I'm so happy to be back in Michigan, and this is one of those quintessential autumn days here in the Midwest or in Michigan. On my way down here, it's bright sunny, and then the next minute it's pouring rain. So while it's pouring rain, I thought I would just gab a little bit. We moved here about a month ago, and this is the first time I've been to the beach, and we don't live where I am right now. I'm just gonna say it. We moved to Grand Haven, Michigan. So excited. But Grand Haven is not the best for beachcombing, and I'll tell you why. It's sandy. The beaches are incredible. They're beautiful. They're so nice to hike and in the summertime hang out with your family, but they're sandy, so they're not great for beachcombing. So I either have to drive a little bit farther south or a little bit farther north if I want to do any rock hunting or glass looking. And I decided today to come a little farther south. I'm at a little teeny park. It's not really even a park. It's just kind of a pull-off. It's called Pier Cove. And I've seen on YouTube that it is a good place to look for rocks. The lake levels have been really high over the past couple of years, so I'm not sure what I'm going to find. I hope this is not a complete bust. I will beachcomb in any weather, people. I am very dedicated to the craft. I don't care what the weather is. The only thing that will stop me from beachcombing here in Michigan is winter. And I'm not talking about early winter or late winter, but midwinter. But once it freezes, it's really hard to chisel rocks out of the ice, but I have done that before. My very first marble that I found was in Milwaukee, and it was frozen in the ice, and I chiseled that out. I don't even know what I used because I didn't have any tools to do it, but I was not going to leave without that really beautiful blue marble that I found. So I'm going to look for some rocks. I have heard you can find Petoskey stones here. I've heard you can find glass here. If the waves are so high, it's so windy, I don't know why I picked today to do this because the weather is crazy, and we'll see if it kind of clears up a little bit. I do have a waterproof raincoat, and I have, oh, I got new boots, guys. Look at these. So excited. These are the original Muck Boot brand, which I'm also not sponsored by. But I'm going to try these out. So those should keep my feet dry, and this should keep me dry up top. My pants, I did not bring my rain pants, so I'm hoping it's only sprinkling right now. So yeah, let's go see what we can find. Alright, so here's all my metal detecting stuff. We're not going to do that today, but I have my favorite scooper, which I absolutely love. I'll bring this today. Here's the parking lot here at Pier Cove. There's just a few spots, maybe 10 or 12 spots, and I have no idea how to get to the beach. Oh, down here, I guess. Doesn't look like there's any rocks here. Also, oh, there's some rocks, but wow, the waves are right up to the steps. Okay, that's kind of interesting. In this creek, there was a lot of really cool fossils and also a stone called a septarian, or locally called a lightning stone. I didn't actually know what a lightning stone was when I went to this creek. I thus found out afterwards, and they are quite collectible, so I do pick them up now that I know what they are. I can identify them, but there was quite a few in this creek, and I had heard via the internet that Pier Cove and also the little park down the road are good places to find the septarian lightning stone. That was bonkers. It's as soon as I'm sure you can see out the window here. The minute I got down to the beach, which was just a few steps down, it just started coming in sideways. I would not call this a complete bust. One, because I learned something. I did read that the Pier Cove is very small, and then there's these lovely signs saying private property, you can't go any further. The riparian rights in Michigan are always contentious. It's never really clear. My understanding is that you can walk the beach, you can beachcomb, you can walk the beach to the high water point. And even if you're going by people's private property, as long as you're not stopping, lingering, sitting, you know, having a beer, you can walk the beach. The rain is coming in sideways and it's chilly. I have 4 layers on and it's way colder than I thought. So it wasn't really worth it to me to go down the beach very far, but at least I know now that if I'm going to come back here to Pier Cove, I'm going to come on a calm day, and I need to stay in the water for it to be legal to even walk on this area of the beach. So that said, I'm not sure what I'm going to do next. It really is raining a lot harder than I thought it was going to today. Maybe I'll pull that metal detector out after all, get a little muddy, or I'll just go home and get warm and edit some videos. I don't know. This crazy Michigan weather. What do they say in the Midwest? If you don't like the weather, just wait 10 minutes and you'll have something different. So it's beautiful sunny. I'm back in the Grand Haven area. I'm at a park called Kirk Park, and I can metal detect on the sand here. I don't think I'm allowed to metal detect anywhere else in the park except in the sandy area. Okay, I just had to move locations really quick because 1, the sun was coming in the wrong way, and 2, there's this couple that were parked almost right next to me, and I have to show you something kind of ridiculous. So I get a little embarrassed if I'm talking to the camera in my car and with people watching. I don't know. I guess YouTubers have to get used to that, but I'm just not. So anyway, if you've watched other videos that I've done, I always complain about not being able to film my metal detecting because it's just hard. You're carrying your detector, you're carrying your scoop, you have all this equipment on, and to also carry a camera and to try to dig things while you're carrying a camera, it's just difficult. And a lot of detectorists will bring multiple camera setups and they'll put a camera on the ground while they're digging. Well, I'm going to be digging in a very windy beach right now, so that's not going to happen, and I just don't have the patience for that anyway. So I do have this thing here, which I know a lot of detectorists use also, and I'm just a little hesitant. It is a head mount for my action camera. So it goes like this, something like this, and I don't know. What do you think?
What a fox.
Is this a look? I mean, come on.
Loser!
I know people do this, and maybe I'll try it today. There's nobody else out here except for that one couple that won't leave. This is a way to do it, and, you know, this is really snug, and it would probably stay in place. I do know where the buttons are on my machine, so I can hear if it's on. Unfortunately, you can't see if it's on. I don't know. I don't know how long it'll stay on and in place, and it looks absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, I do want to be able to film like when I'm digging and be able to show you what I'm finding as I find it. I'll bring it along and we'll see. You can tell me how really ridiculous I look. Here we go. Bobby pin. Woohoo! And modern nipple. I have no idea if this is going to work or if you can hear me, but I wanted to show my finds. I found this wonderful piece of iron here, and this was the first thing I found, some piece of plastic, but it has some metal in it because it dinged. And then a bobby pin and some coins. So I've got two crusties and a spendable nickel. So the beach was pretty clean, but it was a fun beach. It was a beautiful day. Turned out to be a beautiful day. It didn't start out that way, but that was fun. And thanks for watching. But anyway, I am Pure, Michigan, where families come to stay. Anyway, give this a whirl, but I have to show you something in just a second. I just want to wait till these people get out. I just want to wait till these people get out of the way. Anyway, however you want to look at it, it's bright, sunny. I would not call this, hello,